Honorable President, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Deputy President, I want to comment on a few things the President referred to in his speech, particularly when he reminded this House that he was the chairperson of the Constitutional Assembly and that he worked with many great leaders of our country to craft the South African Constitution. He continued to say, and I quote, "As President, I see it as my primary duty to defend our Constitution and to work every day to realize its promise." Close quote. Further, he said, and I quote him again, "We have safeguarded and promoted the basic rights in our Constitution, such as freedom of speech, association, and belief. We have protected and advanced the rights of members of the LGBTQI community and continue to combat all forms of prejudice and intolerance." Close quote. Mr. President, may I say that while you are protecting and advancing the rights of members of the LGBTQI communities, please ensure that this does not inadvertently infringe on other people's constitutional right to hold a different view, a constitutional right that you also promise to uphold. Young leaders and students, for example, should not have to be indoctrinated about LGBTQI rights at schools and universities if their own conscience or religious beliefs differ. In his concluding remarks, the President said, and I want to quote him again, "Guided by the fundamental principle of human rights and freedom, we have taken up the Palestinian cause to prevent further deaths and destruction in Gaza." Close quote. Speaker, I now want to tell this House why I don't believe that this government's efforts will yield any lasting fruits or even stop the hostilities between Israel and Palestine, particularly in Gaza. But Speaker, before I tell this House what I believe can and will help end the war in Gaza, I want to firstly express the ACDP's sadness at the tremendous loss of innocent lives and destruction of property in Gaza. That is why I believe that this government and the international community can end the war in Gaza within 3 weeks to a month if they want to. They will have to do the following if they are serious about ending the war. Firstly, they should prevail on Hamas to release all remaining hostages hidden in their tunnels. Secondly, the ANC and international community should order Hamas to destroy all tunnels under Gaza, particularly those leading into Israel. Thirdly, Hamas and the international community must accept the right of Israel to exist within safe and secure borders. Without these fundamental agreements in place, that war will never end, and the dream of a two-state solution will never materialize. Speaker, if it is not possible to live in peace next to a neighbor who has vowed to remove you from the face of the earth, it is not possible for Israel to live in peace next to Hamas, who has vowed to repeat the despicable atrocities they carried out on the 7th of October last year, which reportedly included rape, murder, abductions, and beheadings. The ACDP longs to see peace between Israel and Palestine, but this won't be possible until the right of Israel to exist within safe and secure borders has been acknowledged and agreed to. Taking Israel to the International Court of Justice will not improve the situation there.
Honorable members, order, honorable members. Heckling and so on is not such a bad idea. But if you drown a speaker, you are really going beyond the bounds. Please proceed, Honorable Meshoe.
I want to remind the ANC today that Isaiah 54:17 says that no weapon that is formed against Israel shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against her in judgment, she will condemn. ANC, you have gone too far and your judgment
As you
is
conclude,
imminent.
honorable member,
When the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob said he will bless those who bless Israel and curse those who curse her, he was not joking, but he meant every word he said. You have invited the curse on yourself and you are going to get it. Responding to the president's
your
letter,
time is up.